You've worked hard to build a home, savings, a family, maybe a business. And the last thing you want is to see it lost due to something unexpected, a lawsuit, long-term care costs, or a situation you never saw coming. This is something a lot of people don't think about until it's too late. They've done the right things, they've saved, invested, built stability, but they haven't put anything in place to protect it. So the risk isn't that they didn't work hard, it's that what they built could still be exposed. I'm Anna Burr with Burr Law, and in this video, I want to walk you through how an asset protection trust works and when it actually makes sense for someone in your situation. At a basic level, an asset protection trust, sometimes called an APT or an APT, is a way of separating certain assets from your personal ownership. Instead of owning them directly, those assets are placed into a trust. And when it's structured properly, that can create a layer of protection from things like creditors, lawsuits, and in some cases, divorce-related claims. The key idea is simple. What you don't personally own in your name is often harder for someone else to reach. Now, this isn't about hiding assets or doing anything extreme. It's about planning ahead, so that something unexpected doesn't undo years of work. Because the reality is, most people don't lose what they've built because of bad decisions. They lose it because they didn't plan for the risks they couldn't predict. One of the most common situations where this comes up is in long-term care. As healthcare costs continue to rise, many families are concerned about nursing home expenses, assisted living, or extended care needs. There's a specific type of trust called a Medicaid Asset Protection Trust that can help in those situations. When done properly, it may allow you to qualify for Medicaid benefits while still preserving assets for your family. But timing and planning is crucial here. There are rules, including a 5-year look-back period, which means this kind of planning needs to happen well before there's an immediate need. Beyond protection, these trusts are also about control and legacy. They allow you to decide how your assets are managed, who receives what, and how they're protected for future generations. So instead of what you've built being lost to outside claims or even poor decisions, you can make sure it stays in the family. There's also a practical benefit that also gets overlooked: privacy. Assets held in a properly structured trust typically avoid probate. That means when things are handled privately, without becoming part of the public court record. But more than anything, what this type of planning really provides is peace of mind. Knowing that your home, your savings, or your business interests are protected, and that your family won't have to deal with any unnecessary complications later. And this isn't just for high net worth families. It's for people who've worked hard to build something and want to make sure it's protected and passed on the right way. If you're wondering whether this kind of planning makes sense for you, the first step isn't making a decision, it's just getting clarity. Start with a simple call, and we'll help you understand your options and what actually fits your situation. If you found this video helpful, like, subscribe, or share it with someone you care about. And if you feel like you'd like to get started in learning more about these trusts, give us a call. We're here to help.